Imagine, if you could, a world where technology and humanity coexisted in harmony. Robots equipped with advanced artificial technology handled most labor-intensive jobs, and people were left to use their minds rather than their hands. Those unfortunate enough to suffer injuries or disabilities could easily turn to science for a quick solution. This is the world that aspiring rock star Chai from Hi-Fi Rush was born into. But little did he know that altruism is seldom what it seems. But don't worry, Chai has a few secrets of his own, and if you watch until the end of the video, you'll find out exactly what he was hiding from you. In the not-so-distant future, a small startup business with a vision to better humanity grew into the world's largest tech giant to date. The Vandelay Technologies campus became home to some of the most brilliant minds in the field of artificial intelligence and robotics. Under new executive leadership, Vandelay launched Project Armstrong, an initiative designed to provide individuals with missing or disabled limbs cybernetic replacements. But not all was as it seemed. Cale Vandelay, the current CEO, had something much more sinister in mind. However, with the prospect of a better life dangling in front of them, countless volunteers jumped at the opportunity to pursue dreams they once thought impossible. Take for instance Chai, a 25-year-old young man with a disabled right arm. He sought nothing more than to be a rock star. After submitting his application, he discarded his belongings, including his trusty music player, and prepared for the operation. Little did he know that up above, Cale Vandelay was busy reprimanding his staff and absent-mindedly tossed Chai's music player into the operating station, resulting in an anomalous fusion with his body. When he awoke from the operation, Chai noticed that his perception of the world was a bit different. His heart was now powered by a music player that made his surroundings move to the beat, and his once disabled right arm was now equipped with a magnetic wand that he used to fashion himself a makeshift guitar. As he took his very first steps outside the factory walls, he was labeled a defect and ordered for recall, aka execution. Chai immediately realized that Vandelay Technologies had a much darker side that it kept hidden from the public eye. Armed with, well, his new arm, Chai fought through the security bots and met with a robotic cat by the name of 808. After making direct contact with the feline, he synchronized their frequencies, and together, the duo was able to keep the beat while in combat. Chai eventually met 808's maker, Peppermint, a brilliant engineer, and they discovered a top-secret program by the name of SPECTRA that was designed to alter cognitive functions in volunteers who had received cybernetic implants through Project Armstrong. In other words, those who had undergone the operation were subject to mind control. Chai's plan to escape instantly took a turn for corporate espionage as he made his way to the Quality Assurance Department. In order to deactivate the SPECTRA protocols, all 6 keys held by the department managers had to be placed in a panel to initiate the override sequence. Sadly, none of the eccentric leadership would just happily hand over the keys, so Chai was forced to use his newfound skills to persuade them a bit more convincingly. After an epic battle, Chai managed to obtain Rekka's key from Quality Assurance, and with the help of Macaron, a genius robotics engineer, and his assistant Cinnamon, the team stormed the research and development department, drained the budget, and obtained Zonzo's key. But before they could make their way towards the 3rd key, Chai was captured by security. The 3rd key belonged to the head of security, Corsica, a new hire that had been kept in the dark regarding the SPECTRA program. Because she was the latest addition to the team, she had not yet received her physical key. Instead, she had memorized the codes and locked them away in her mind. As Corsa began uncovering the details about SPECTRA, Chai escaped his cell and headed towards her office. When he arrived, Chai used his charm, and after a heated argument and a few minor concussions, Corsica realized that she had been fighting for the wrong side. She offered up her key codes, and together the band of misfits made their way towards the marketing department. Here, Mimosa reigned supreme, as she prepared for a grandiose performance to promote Vandelay products. Chai used a clever disguise to sneak onto the stage and put on an excellent show that naturally resulted in Mimosa's demise. Tired of the stealthy approach, Chai opted for something a bit more direct and launched himself from a cannon into the Vandelay's headquarters. As he reached the top, he arrived at Roqueford's office and took down the head of finance. Now, the only key that remained was Cale's. However, the ambitious CEO was prepared, and he trapped the team as they reached his suite. Kale revealed that he had used SPECTRA technology on his mother Roxanne, the founder of Vandelay Technologies, and assumed control of the company. It was also revealed that Peppermint and Kale were siblings. Chai tapped into his abilities and cracked the harmonic resonance field, freeing his friends in the process. The band chased after Kale, but a giant mech stopped them in their tracks. In an epic battle, Cinnamon made the ultimate sacrifice and destroyed Kale's robot, allowing Chai to face off with the CEO once and for all. But Kale, always one step ahead, used SPECTRA to control Chai. Fortunately, 808 was unaffected, and she was able to damage Kale's SPECTRA implant and break the spell. Chai battled with the CEO's various forms, and together, with the help of his friends, Kale was defeated. Roxanne reunited with her daughter and generously provided Chai with the unpaid position of Project Armstrong Ambassador. Peppermint deactivated the SPECTRA program, and all was well, or so they thought. When the band arrived at their hideout, they picked up remnants of the SPECTRA signal on the Vandelay campus. Chai reluctantly investigated and was forced to not only locate all of the hidden SPECTRA doors, but also complete the near impossible challenges. Eventually, a hidden SPECTRA bunker was located that housed a backup server for the SPECTRA program. The AI was none other than an exact replica of Kale. In typical Kale fashion, he had devised an overly complicated plan to use Chai's abilities to reactivate the SPECTRA protocol in the event of his death. Chai and his friends had no way to stop the impending doom, but when all hope was lost, the true hero arrived. A clumsy cleaning bot tangled itself in the cords and unplugged the SPECTRA server, immediately putting an end to Kale's master plan once and for all. The ever-thorough Chai made sure to label the cord with a sticky note, warning any who passed by to keep the cord unplugged. The end. If you want to learn Chai's biggest secret, the end credits reveal that the self-proclaimed future rock star doesn't even know how to play the guitar. And that's all for this video. If you want more content like this, be sure to subscribe and comment Rockstar down below. And until next time, it's the Inhuman One signing out. Consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, or check out my Patreon for behind-the-scenes content. The links are on screen and in the description down below. Join the Inhuman community today.